blind Spartans, Halsey's indestructible skull, John's telekinesis, and thick plot armor, this episode has everything, even a 300 movie reference. Okay, I just can't take it anymore. I've been trying to keep myself composed and hopeful that perhaps this show will turn around and give us the Halo we've all been wanting and waiting for. I've criticized the bad and looked at the good with a belief that they may eventually listen to the fans. But after this episode, I just can't take it seriously anymore. They don't care about the real Halo fans. They want new fans. Fans that want more talking, more feelings, more representation. This should have been a slam dunk for Halo in this house. They've got 4 massive Halo fans living here, and not a one cares for this show. If we did, we'd be buying merchandise. We'd be telling all our friends to watch this. We'd be their biggest ambassadors to pull people in. Get that Paramount Plus sub. It's totally worth it just for this. But they just spit in our faces and tell us you don't like our show, so there's no point discussing it. Fine. You win. This isn't my Halo. I give up. So from now on, I'm just gonna look at this series in the only way I know how that will keep me watching, as a parody of what Halo truly is. That's the only way I'm gonna make it through this. Seriously. From beginning to end, my boys, which I did coerce to watch this, we just let it go. We just started laughing at how stupid this show has become. We can't take this space drama seriously. So what do? We press play, pause, laugh, rewind, press play again, and keep laughing. And I'll be honest with you, it's been a relief. I don't have to have knots hoping that characters don't say anything stupid or do something completely senseless. And now I expect it. I kind of want them to continue to say and do stupid stuff. I don't know, like take on an elite one-on-one without armor and win. But I'll get to more of that in a bit. For now though, I've got a huge weight lifted off my shoulders because I'm gonna embrace this show for what it is and not what I expected it to be. It's a shit show. Bring it on, Master Cheeks. Come on and save the day, Kwan Ha. Let's go, girls. This silver timeline is the Monty Python of the Halo universe. So no more me taking it seriously. I'm embracing the stupidity of it all, and I'm done being upset about it. I'm now gonna intentionally watch this just to have a good giggle. Well done, Paramount Plus. You win. I'm all in. So to recap this episode 4 Emmy contender, we'll start with the softer side of Vanek, who's turned into the Bowery King from John Wick, feeding his pigeons and embracing his animal-loving side. And also freedom from that Spartan's ever-incessant need to train, always training for the next mission. Guess it was a great spot to watch the Covenant firebomb civilians. Heck, who needs plasma bombs or carrier blasts? Let's just start fires. From there, we get some more stimulating talk from Soren expressing his mommy issues to Halsey. Did you know that the actor Bokeem Woodbine is 51 years old and the actress playing Halsey is 54? Guess when she stole him at age 6, she was 9. Okay, new scene. The Master Cheeks was with his new girlfriend. No, at this point he didn't realize it. Pfft, men. But she'll give him the girlfriend guilt trip a little later. Come on, the Master Cheeks is busy. Not too busy to click that like button and sub if you haven't already. No, dear, Daddy's got some invading Covenant to take care of. And by invading Covenant, I don't mean the usual cannon fodder grunts. No, and I don't mean a whole platoon of elites. Actually, I just mean one elite. Yeah, just one, an invisible elite with no shields. Good thing. That'd have been hard. But this is the silver timeline, people. So let's shake things up and make this fight more interesting. Let's do it without the Master Cheeks armor. That suit's overrated anyways. What does that suit actually do except keep those cheeks hidden? John went toe-to-toe and won. He took punches to the face that, lore-wise, would down shields, kill soldiers and Spartans with helmets on. Not here. The Chief just ate it. What a champ. Even Perez got launched so far back, it would have left anyone else in a coma. But the No Shields elite lost his tooth and eventually got stabbed by John. I'm skipping some talking parts because I want to get to the next fight scene, but I'll just sum up and say that the Master Cheeks admits he's got ESP and can see into the future. Cool. Okay, next, somehow they found Riz, started fighting the Covenant, and got to one of the best scenes in this episode. We got the former Spartan, overweight Lewis, now gay, blind, and for some reason handed a grenade launcher. and watched him go on a killing spree. Don't worry, his boyfriend was there for moral support. Amazing. What did he say again? I hear ya. Keep making that noise. I'll find your ass. He somehow knew where the Covenant were in the middle of all that gunfire, explosions and screaming. This stuff is incredible. After that, blind Lewis took out a Wraith tank. Got himself killed, but that's okay. His boyfriend died too. Okay, next scene. Mackie makes her triumphant return with a new haircut and a new boy toy. And they somehow managed to steal the most secured item in all of Reach. With no trouble at all, they took Cortana. And we got the first of 2 explosions that crack Halsey's skull headfirst into the concrete wall. She got up like it was a Leslie Nielsen flick. Comedy gold. Rewound that a few times. We then got to the softer side of the show, the romantic side. We got Perez acting like the Master Chief's fiance, giving him the "Are you leaving without saying goodbye" speech. Get with the program, girl. His cheeks belong to another. Deal with it. With all hope lost, we got a speech from Keys. Yeah, we'll call it a speech. Not a great speech. Key takeaway from it, and I quote, "You will be remembered as the brave men and women who laid down their lives so that our children may live without fear of this monster we call war." Wait, not the monsters called the Covenant? What, mankind will never have to fight a war ever again after this? Oh, that's awesome. As they panned the room, it was amazing. How many Marines in this silver timeline are women? Oh well, next, time to create a defense, I guess. Now, I'm not a military strategist, but the remaining soldiers and the Spartans without armor set up a final position, like in Thermopylae. Yes, they actually said that. Had they forgotten the Covenant's ability to fly? Had they forgotten that there aren't 300 Spartans? Had they forgotten that, oh crap, they got him behind them? So much for that. Jackals scaling walls as opposed to being dropped by phantoms. Elites on the front lines as opposed to grunts. Diversity hires as opposed to real Spartans. What's the complaint about? It's at this point that Dr. Halsey gets her second concussion. We also learn that Corporal Perez is a pilot. Yes, she can fly that massive frigate single-handedly. No, ignore what the wiki says about her being a linguistics specialist. She's a pilot. You go, Mary Sue, and don't let any Covenant or man stop you. At this point, I was waiting for the Covenant to shoot her out of the sky like they did in the previous episode with their plasma cannons. Nope, not that lucky. And then we reach the best part of the show. The pièce de résistance, peak Halo. We get the ultimate fight of Covenant and Spartans without armor, and it's glorious. Like I said earlier, that Mjolnir armor is so overrated. The Master Cheeks took a shot from a charged plasma pistol with no armor, straight to the chest. The Covenant literally blew a hole through his torso, and he lived. Long enough for the Master Chief's girlfriend to save him. Thanks, Mackie. But she didn't save Vanek from a single shard of a needler. Yes, one shard. True ones will get it. Suck it, Vanek. Guess you're running low on that plot armor. How is the Master Chief still alive? Where's Kai? Who cares? Man, what an episode. Now that I'm taking it a lot lighter and embracing the silliness of this show, I think I have the strength to keep going. Next up, let's find out how big that crater is in John's chest, how Perez is gonna marry Sue in the next episode, and maybe see a reunion and Mackie with her favorite cheeks. I can't believe this show is real.